What's going on, guys? I'm Maze, here with a discussion video on the preview for the upcoming Pokemon Sun and Moon anime arc, the Necrozma arc. The first episode airing specifically on August 23rd. If you want to watch the preview first, I'll link it in the description below. But with that intro now said though, let's jump right into this discussion. So the first scene we see within the preview is Ash waking up in his house looking all healthy as usual, but Poipo seems to be concerned about something, which then cuts to a scene of Ash pointing at something, looking very disgusted and distressed, which I believe these scenes will be the opening for episode 87 as the summary for that episode, and even the separate preview and this preview shows us that the adults are feeling down due to mysterious weather, whereas the kids seem to be completely fine. These clouds also related to Necrozma in some kind of way, it making its debut as well. So basically I think this scene of Ash looking disgusted is by looking at Kukui in his house looking very sick. It makes the most sense to me, especially seeing as the scene went out of its way to show us that Ash is looking very happy once waking up. It's signifying that nothing is wrong with him. Whereas if I'm right with the next scene showing Kukui is definitely not alright. Talking about those adults feeling down though, the next scenes we see are basically dedicated to showing us the major adult characters feeling very down at their workplaces. Nothing too special to discuss, but I think it's very obvious that Necrozma's powers are the ones making these adults feel down. Moving on, we then get introduced to Lunala and Necrozma making their appearances in the Alola region, which of course if you've been keeping up with the latest Sun and Moon anime news, these two legendaries will be battling it out in episode 87 and possibly 88. The reason is unknown at this moment in time, but it seems like these two legendaries were tracking down each other anyway, which makes me believe the obvious reason, which is that Necrozma is trying to fuse with Lunala and even Solgaleo later on, as we see Solgaleo running away from Necrozma in the episode 87 preview. So Necrozma could be trying to fuse with these legendaries to get as much light as possible to try and transform into Ultra Necrozma and then steal more light from other worlds. Who knows too, Necrozma may end up having a reasonable explanation for why it's going after these legendary Pokemon, aka it may not be bad overall. I'm not too sure, but time shall soon tell. After these shots though, we then move on to scenes of the Ultra Guardians dispatching, along with a familiar new member, Gladion. But we'll talk more about him later, as I want to focus on the next scenes, which shows us Necrozma successfully fusing with Lunala to become Dawnwing's Necrozma, and a Solgaleo coming out an Ultra Wormhole looking ready to battle, which that fusing scene is perfect evidence to show that Necrozma wants to fuse with Lunala, like I stated earlier, and Solgaleo here must be our Nebby, as it's most likely to be him instead of a new Solgaleo, and wants to help Ash and his friends battle against this fused legendary Pokemon, as it's causing so much havoc. And oh my god, if that is true, that would be incredibly hype, as it's a perfect way for Nebby to return, aka battling in the battle for Alola. And I just love legendaries versus legendaries battles, if it ain't overdone like the Hooper movie. Moving on to the next scene though, we see Gladion landing with his Northern Ride Pokemon, wearing his black, cool Ultra Guardian uniform, which firstly I want to say that I'm very happy that Gladion has joined this gang for the battle for Alola. I have no idea how the hell I forgot he existed when I made my previous discussion though. Looking back, it was pretty obvious he would be the new member. But regardless of that, secondly, I love how he has Northern as his ride Pokemon. The Pokemon fits him so much. And if it's his actual Pokemon too, that's even cooler, as I could see so many cool battles with the two, as we are so fitting for each other like I said. The reason why Gladion joins the Ultra Guardians though, I suppose at first is because he notices the mysterious black clouds in whatever part of Alola he is in, and Silvally starts to go crazy, as it can sense Ultra Beasts. In this case, sensing Necrozma and Lunala, which Gladion then decides to contact his mother to ask her if she knows what is going on, which Lucian then explains that it could be something to do with Ultra Beast, and that he should join the Ultra Guardians to solve this mystery, which he agrees to do. The Ultra Guardians then dispatch him to the Ultra of Sun like we see within the background, and just like the episode 87 summary states, as apparently the mystery can be solved there. Which of course, as you can guess too, Lunala and Necrozma will appear at this altar, which engages the battle between the two, which the Ultra Guardians would get involved in too. Talking about entities getting involved in a battle against Necrozma too, we next see Tapu Koko epically stop Necrozma's arm when it tried to grab a fleeing Lunala, thus confirming that Tapu Koko, and maybe even the other Tapus, who knows, will join this battle, which makes so much sense as of course we saw Tapu Koko observing the Ultra Guardians capture Ultra Beasts and feel like something bigger and threatening was coming, which is Necrozma. In this scene too, we see Hala, so this confirms that this Kahuna wants to help save Alola too. Who knows too, maybe the other 3 or 2 Kahunas will come to aid in the battle, much like something that happened in the Team Flare arc. That'll be awesome. However, seeming as Hala is there, this battle we're seeing must be taking place on Melimeli Island then. The legendaries flying across each island, which might also explain why we see this shot of the Ultra Guardians riding their Pokemon in the air, as the legendaries keep going to other islands, due to being able to fly. Finally, for this preview breakdown though, the last scene we see is Dusk main Necrozma, which of course this is confirmation that Necrozma eventually fuses with Nebby, which will be one heck of an awesome experience to witness. I'm mostly intrigued to see how Ash will react to this. Once Necrozma gets both of these forms for light though, I suppose it will then retreat to try and transform into Ultra Necrozma. But along the way, Team Rocket will interrupt as they are confirmed to be a part of this arc. Them even appearing in the episode 87 preview, where Giovanni's assistant seems to be managing a special team of some sorts, which is very cool. I would have done a preview breakdown of that preview too, but it pretty much shows us what this preview shows us, and this preview has exclusive scenes which I believe would have made a far more interesting video, which I believe it did, as I'm confident in my theories, and I'm very hyped. This arc looks spectacular. However, let me know in the comments down below what you actually think of this preview though. I'd love to hear. But with that said, that pretty much concludes it for the breakdown now. So if you enjoyed, then be sure to consider leaving a like and a subscribe for future Pokemon content. It helps out a ton. You'll also become a member of the Entity Squad. And today's squad shoutout goes to Blue Cat. Thanks for the very kind words. And indeed this arc looks wonderful. If you want to shout out at the end of my videos, then be sure to use the hashtag Entity Squad. For now though, this is Entity Maze, signing out. Thank you for watching.